adds helpfully, as if it would be any other poster besides the one with the lizard. It's amazing how many people still tell her that, honestly. It's probably the second most common thing they say, after "I saw on Twitter that you died." By now, Richie has stepped in to ring him up, swiping his credit card and handing him the banner, sending him on his merry way. Fiona is about to go another round with the Heidelberg. Her dad is the only one who really knows how to fix it properly, but since he's basically stopped coming into work, she and Richie have been holding it together with spit and tape. But instead of leaving, the guy reaches out and grabs her wrist across the counter. "Listen," he says, completely oblivious to the way she flinches at the contact, her whole body coiling like a cat knocked off a sill. "Sausage Fest is usually a pretty good time, if you're around this weekend. I know my roommate would love to meet you." He winks. "Although, who knows, maybe I won't even tell him. Might want to keep you all to myself." Fiona manages not to laugh in his face, but barely. "That is quite the offer," she says, extricating her arm from his damp, sweaty grip. "But I've got plans." Sigma Tau fixes her with a deeply skeptical look, gesturing around at the empty shop. "What?" he asks with a smirk. "Too busy working here?" Fiona's spine straightens. She hangs on to her temper with claws and teeth these days, but she can feel it starting to rise in her chest and her shoulders, Bruce Banner popping a button or two. Her parents started this business before she was born. "Electroconvulsive therapy," she whispers sadly. "Shock treatments." One benefit of having been exhaustively captured on film doing all kinds of extremely questionable shit is that for a moment she can tell he has no idea if she's serious or not. Then he shakes his head. "You know what?" he says. "Forget it." "Don't worry," Fiona assures him. "I definitely will." Sausage Fest's mouth twists meanly. "Crazy bitch," he mutters, then shoves the poster tube under his arm and stomps out of the store, the chimes above the door ringing cheerfully one more time. "Sorry," Richie says once he's gone. Fiona shrugs. "It's fine," she assures him. It's not, really, but that isn't Richie's fault. They go through some iteration of this one-act play at least once every few days, with bicycle couriers and equipment repair technicians and brides-to-be selecting fonts for their letterpress wedding invitations. Once there was a stretch of nearly a month where no one recognized her. Another time, when Darcy Sinclair's gossip blog posted a blind item, "Which notoriously wild bird has returned to the family nest with her feathers tucked between her legs?" They had to close for a full week until people got bored and stopped hanging around outside hoping for a looky-loo. It occurs to Fiona that they should print up a sign like they keep in warehouses to track how long it's been since anyone lost an arm in a baler. No one has asked Fiona about the lizard poster in blank days. It's not like she doesn't get why people are curious. She was a child actress, the squeaky clean teen darling of the UBC Family Network, starring in their flagship critically acclaimed dramedy Birds of California as the plucky daughter of a widower ornithologist who lived in a wildlife sanctuary for 4 wildly lucrative blockbuster seasons. And then, to hear everyone tell it, she lost her fucking mind. Eventually, she and Richie get the Heidelberg working again and print off a batch of alumni newsletters for a fancy prep school, plus an order of pamphlets about gingivitis for a local periodontist's office. Fiona spends an hour sitting at the work table with the folding tool to get the creases straight, securing the tidy stacks of brochures with rubber bands and packing them neatly into a box for shipping. When she was a kid, she always thought she'd die of boredom if she had to work here, but now she finds she actually kind of likes the anesthetic repetition of it, the numbing tactility of the paper in her hands. Sometimes it's nice being able to forget. For lunch, she runs around the corner for a burrito bowl and eats it standing up in the workshop, scrolling idly through the anonymous social media accounts she maintains for the sole purpose of looking at rambling old houses in New England